So, hi everybody, welcome to the Dean King Training Institute. I'm Lee Roth. And I'm really excited because today's interview, and we're going to sit down and we're talking with some of our graduating students and a couple of guys that are here, are going to be here for a little bit longer. This is the first interview I've gotten a chance to do since I've been back full time with Dean King. And I've been bouncing around so much, I haven't really had the opportunity. So, y'all know how much of a ham I am, and I love being on camera, and, I haven't had the opportunity. So everybody, let's go around the table real quick and introduce yourself. I've got two gentlemen that are actually graduating today from a 2-week class, and then we've got another gentleman here that's been with us for a little over a week, and he's still got a week or two left to go.
Robert Lufke.
From?
DCH Primus Honda, New Jersey.
So we got somebody from New Jersey.
Adam Johnson, Cincinnati, Ohio.
John Lake from Los Angeles.
Great. And collectively, guys, congratulations. I'm really, really pleased with how well y'all have done. And I'm super excited for what y'all are going to be able to do in the industry and y'all continuing to build on the foundation that we've laid and what you're going to be able to get out of this industry. So a little background. So Bob, you and Adam both have come to us from dealerships.
Yeah.
And Bob, you did PDR and did wheel. Was there anything other recons you did, or was it just those two?
Just those
two. Adam's done strictly PDR for a 2-week class. John, you're doing just PDR also as well. And it's great that you all are being able to go back to the dealership, and you're doing a lot. The whole idea was y'all were doing in-house stuff with the dealership. Of course, the awesome thing is once you learn this and the knowledge that you take away, no one can ever take away from you. So that's a fabulous thing. And y'all have absolutely done fabulous. And I think y'all recognize the fact that I told y'all from the get-go that I'm not the guy that's going to sit here and blow sunshine up your rear end. That when you're doing well, that you generally do. And Coey and Sal and all of our trainers are the same way. If you're struggling with something, we're going to work with you on it. So based on the training that y'all have been through, how do you feel about the training, and how do you feel about where you're at and your abilities moving forward and what you can do with the foundation that we've laid for y'all? John, how you feel so far? Because you're kind of the shortest right now. You've still got more time than these guys do.
I feel good learning.
So compared to the first several days, the first week, the first several days you were here, how do you feel differently?
I have a little bit more confidence. Beginning was a little hard, a little different. Never done it before.
Right.
So now I feel a little bit more confident.
Right. Good. And does that confidence seem to grow every day, every dent you push, things like that?
Yes.
Good. And that's the absolute best thing that we can ever hear, is because that's what we need. We need to see progress. What that progress is from point A to point B is not the biggest issue. It's the progress to point B and then moving beyond it. Adam, how you doing? How you feel?
I feel great. I feel like you guys explained a lot. I can go out and practice and make the best of what I was taught here, and how they explain everything to you. They work with you. You get frustrated. You guys help calm us down and put us back on that right path. So I feel good moving on.
Little Dr. Phil added
little
in.
Life coaching.
Along with the PDR training. Yeah. Hey, it's.
But you guys explained everything great. Even though if I asked the question over and over again, everybody was great.
Good.
Explanatory.
Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. And a lot of guys struggle. What we do is not easy. Let's face it. Paintless dent repair is difficult. If it was easy, everybody could do it. And we all struggle in the learning. I mean, don't forget, I am a Dean King grad. Better part of 18 years ago. Skip Phipps, Missouri campus. I was there. Love Skip. He's amazing. But we all struggle with that. I did. I didn't walk out of 2 weeks of training being who I am today. I mean, I'm very grateful for the abilities that I have today. But I assure everybody, I didn't walk out of training knowing what I know today. No one does. You have to build on that foundation. And those life struggles make you a better technician, and keep pushing and keep pushing. And you said it. It's practice. Mm-hmm. It's practice. It's practice. It's practice. It's practice.
But the building blocks that I was given, I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Glad we could get you. Let me change that. I love the fact that you recognize the building blocks and that you understand what it takes to learn it, and you can take that foundation and keep building on the foundation. Because that's one of the things that so many people in this industry that come into the industry, that come into training, especially if they know nothing about the car industry or PDR or body shop or anything, they don't recognize what it takes to get good and the dedication that it takes and the practice and the time that you have to put into it. And then the fact of building your business. You're in a more fortunate situation than a lot of guys in the industry that coming in have to learn it and go try to make a living. You're working for the dealership. So as you're learning and as you're practicing and as you're getting better and better, you're also working for them. So they're paying you to practice. So it's an amazing situation.
Yeah.
But it's like I said to you, and I think I've said to all of y'all when I first met you, is I can usually, most people, we can teach them to push a dent, right? But what I can't teach you are what I call the triple Ds: the drive, the desire, and the dedication to actually do it. I'm more than happy to always help you with it, and I'm always here for you, but I can't teach you that. I can help you with it. As long as you have that, you will get good and you will make it. Bob?
The difference from day one when we started to where we are today, huge difference. Took 8 hours to do a quarter size dent, where now you could probably do it in a half hour, 20 minutes. So big difference.
And the real cool thing is as you keep getting better, a few weeks from now, maybe a month, everybody's different, that what may be taking you 30 minutes today is going to take you 10 minutes,
Right.
Or 15 minutes. And that's where it gets better and better.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And that's the whole key. And everybody, we also, we have this conversation all the time. And Coey has this conversation, and Sal has this conversation, and all of our trainers, and every trainer out there, even if they're not with us, we have that conversation of this. Every single person, no matter how good you are, even guys in the industry that I'm good friends with, that I've known for years, including myself, we all want to be better and faster than what we are. There is no best. I know a ton of incredible technicians out there that are amazing. Who's best? Who knows? Is there such a thing? No. But even the best technicians that I know in this industry, we all want to be better. We all want to be faster. As fast as some of us are, we all want to be faster. And y'all fight that from day one. You walk in the door wanting to be better than you are, and you don't even know how to push a dent yet. So it's a struggle.
8 hours on a dent.
But that's also the
rough.
reason. That's also the reason why we try to emphasize and for lack of a better word, comfort you into. I don't care how long those first dents take you. It's what the dent looks like when you're done with it is the key. If it takes you 8 hours or 2 days to fix that one dent, but it looks perfect or as close to perfect as perfect can be, when you're done with it, that's my goal. You're going to get faster. Speed comes with time. I'm almost one of those people that if I could teach you if there was something I could do to snap my fingers and make you fast tomorrow, I wouldn't do it. Because you'll learn so much in the course of your continued training and your continued abilities in improving those things by learning to get fast, that I would be robbing you of some different knowledge that you're going to build on your own. I really think it would mess you up if I had the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Cody, you want to add something in here?
So another thing to add to what you were saying, as long as how the dent looks in the end, that's not only the important thing in my mind. I think the lesson you learn along the way, and you can apply that lesson to the next dent, that's something I'm always looking for as well.
Absolutely. I agree. Because, you and I talked about it. We've talked about it with the guys and everybody. It's every single dent you do, you learn something from it. If you don't, put your tools down. Honestly. I mean, that's just the way. To this day, I still learn from every dent that I push. I'll run into one of those nasty big smashes that, everybody wants me to do a video about and see all this. And it's like, okay, great. But I learn something every time I push one of those dents, or even a small dent, just how metal moves. Because let's face it, our industry is forever changing. every single time a new body style and a new body line comes out in a car, they change metal, they switch to a high strength steel, or they change different aluminums, or all the different aspects. It changes constantly. New tools come out. You have to adapt to all of those changes. And I learn every time I push a dent. I can't tell you how many times over the years that I've actually learned something from a student because, hey, none of us are perfect. I've had guys ask me a question that I'm like, well, I never thought of that. I mean, I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, so I can't think of everything, but I have. But you have to be open-minded is my whole point, to be able to learn those different things and learn from every time you push it down. Genuine, it's like so many other things. I personally think it's like the day you think you know everything to know about this, I don't want to hear from you because you don't.
Dent is the same.
No two dents are ever the same. You're absolutely right. And you know, you got to work it different. You got to push it different. You're going to learn from it and so on, you know.
The day you get cocky is the day you get humble too.
Absolutely. Yeah. The day you know, and it always happens. You look at a dent and it's like, oh yeah, that's no problem. I can fix that piece of cake. I'll knock that right out. And then there's another dent that you're looking at and you're like, oh God, you know, this one's going to, Yeah, well, the one that you're cocky about is the one that's going to whip your ass. And yeah, I said that on camera. I don't care. It's going to hurt you. You're so cocky that you're going to mess it up. Something bad's going to happen. And the one that you're so worried about, you're taking your time and you're paying attention, it comes out beautiful. You know, because you weren't cocky, because you respected what it is that you had to do.
Trust the process.
So, anything else you want to add to this?
That was it.
Awesome. Well, gentlemen, congratulations. You two are getting ready to get out of here and fly home today. And I congratulate you on your success and wish you the best moving forward. Y'all are Dean Kingers for life. You know, we're always here for you. You're part of the Dean King family. Please don't ever hesitate to reach out to any of us. We're always here for you. Y'all have our contact numbers. You got my phone number, my Facebook, my Instagram, for God's sakes. If you can't get a hold of me, you're not trying, because I'm like so easy to get to. And John, we're going to pick up with you next week and keep rolling and doing great and keep you moving forward. But it's been a pleasure working with both of y'all. And I wish you the best of luck in the future. And again, if there's anything we can ever do for you, please don't hesitate. And guys, I hope you enjoyed these interviews. We're going to keep coming back at you with these every time we have students graduate, and a whole bunch of other stuff that we're trying to put together for you. Thank you very much. And this is Memorial Day weekend, so shout out to all our veterans and everybody that's ever served for this country. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great weekend and take care, and we'll see you soon.